Hey guys, it's Green Knight with the Rusty Guardians, here to offer you guys some rusty tips on how to make the most out of your Crucible match combined arms. So rusty tip number 1 is to be on the lookout for sneaky boys. These are the guys who know the map well enough that they can find little hidey holes, like this guy up here on the rock, get some good sniping angles and just make your life miserable. So handle it the way I do, panicked shooting, flailing, and throwing grenades, things like that, just until they're gone and they'll leave you alone. Rusty tip number 2, when capturing a point, you want to make sure you bring a friend. It's fun to go at it on your own and everyone likes to feel like a hero, but let's face it, it usually works better when you have a buddy with you. Plus, when you have a friend, you can dance without worrying about getting shot in the head. Tip number 3, grab as much of that secondary ammo as you can, because Inceptors and Pikes probably aren't going to be too upset about your hand cannon. Tip number 4, aim your grenades. Nailed it. As you can see, this is where that backup secondary ammo is going to come into play, because that grenade throw, although perfect, didn't quite finish the job. So now we got to run in here, try to take these guys out. And you want to make sure you watch. Alright, ignoring that, moving on. Never happened. You can't prove it. Getting back on the game. Let's see. Oh, you got a vantage point here. Surprise attack. That's rusty tip number 5. Get as many sneak attacks as you possibly can. And whenever possible, slap your opponent to demoralize them. Tip number 6. I know what you're thinking, but no, it's not aiming. It's panic supers. Sure, it only kills one guy, but he's really dead. Tip number 7. Get the lay of the land. Learn the map well enough that you can tell where people are going to run and hide. Also, little pro tip here, you can hear those sparrow hunks. Those actually are going to make your sparrow perform better, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, looking for the map. Look at this guy. We're in a firefight. I'm obviously winning. Things are going great. And then he's just gone. But we can figure out by looking at the map he's probably running for that cover. Now we can take him out. And now that he's gone, we can come take a look around. Make sure that everything's good on our point. Grab some ammo. Looks like somebody's coming, so we're going to throw another perfect grenade. Instant kill, probably, maybe. Take some cover. You guys can see how important that grenade skill really is, because I'm nailing this. Oh, okay, here we go. Surprise bonus tip. Just because they are right next to you does not mean that they are on your team. Now we're going to panic, run in here, find some cover, take some deep breaths, everything's fine. Get a reload in. Wait for the horrifying flashes to stop. Tip number 8. If it looks like a tank, drives like a tank, and blows you up like a tank, it was probably a tank. So, along with that tip is a little useful information here. Caves are always fun to explore, but sometimes it's a bad idea, like, for example, when there's a tank on the other side and you end up trapped in a horrifying corridor of death. Tip 9 is the blind charge. Run in like a crazy person, because what could... Oh, crap. Nope. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, blind charge, round 2. Running in. Got a bead on him. Taking some pot shots. Aiming, again, important, but not the most important. The most important would be the blind slaps, flailing, and of course, the perfect grenade throw, as demonstrated right now. Oh, it worked! It worked! Final tip, number 10, cocky victory dance. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like what you see, be sure to check us out on Facebook and subscribe to the channel.